Thank you very much for this invitation. I believe that it is a very useful conference. I know that I'm a last speaker. I don't want to bore you, but I want to give a different note, let's say, to this conference. And I think that marketing lies in the beginning. We can produce as many products as you like, but we should find a way to market those products. So after identifying the need, we should have safeguarded the markets to sell these products. Entrepreneurship is a penalized word in Greece. Or entrepreneurs are I don't know, like frauds, and everywhere in the world they're speaking about marketing except Greece. We know that countries such as the Netherlands, Israel, Italy, Spain and Turkey who are doing great in farming. Greece is not going good. We are just selling our misery. We're not selling what we should sell. Therefore, we should start from scratch, from the beginning, to take a step back to see who we are, what we are doing, and where are we going. Now I will make a short presentation regarding Agro Marketing. The Chamber of Larisa puts emphasis on marketing, and we want to ask the other three chambers to do the same. We want to ask Mrs. Kalogiru to do the same, because we know that entrepreneurship is the only way, and farming is entrepreneurship. We have a farming sector, agricultural sector in our chamber, but we want to bring all farmers inside the chambers. All the chambers of Italy have a farming and agricultural department. So the three pillars of agro marketing are competitiveness, growth, and openness. I just want to give you in titles what we should do. We should be more open, we should focus on growth, and we should also be competitive. And let's come to SWOT analysis. Let's see our strong points, our weak points, the opportunities, and the threats. Our strong points for Thessaly are the following. For Larisa, more specifically, the geographical position. We are at the center of Greece. It is different to be at Crete, it's different to be at Everest, and it's different to be at the center of Greece. We have a long-standing history. We have great areas, great lands. We have 5 million stremas, as we have said. But we still plant cotton, dear President. We should change this model. Now, our weak points are the following. Is that we don't have channels in order to market our products. We don't have a brand name. The opposite of Italy. The cost of production is really high, and the current financial and economical conjuncture is not good. Now let's go to the external environment, talk about opportunities. There is an increase for needs of good quality products. We have to meet this need, and in order to be more competitive, we put emphasis on quality. We should have new products and new channels of promotion and marketing, which is what we are missing. Threats, environmental threats, climate change. We have already experienced its consequences. We have mentioned Yiannakopoulos and the earthquakes. We have still problems. This year we had a drought of 40 days, so you understand that there are a lot of problems. We in Larisa, we have a deficit of water resources. The world economical crisis is very important. We have an increase in the price of energy, an increase in the price of raw materials, and this is a very bad mix that will affect not only business, the world entrepreneurship, but also farming and also world competition. Now let's go to the mixed marketing. Mixed marketing is a mix of product, of prices, its promotion, and its networks, the points of sale. I don't want to speak about all of them. The product, the quality of the product and its labels allow it to have more power. The price is of extreme importance. It is something that we should consider, and when we buy, for example, a mobile device that is 1,000 euros, then if this costs 100, then we should always take care to increase the value. We should give extra value to everything that we do, value to the chambers, value to the production, value to the government. We should all create added value. Therefore, the price will be more competitive compared to what we try to market now. Of course, promotions is what we do as chambers. We try to be more open, business missions, as we have heard from the president of Magnesia. We try to organize B2B meetings for our members, and of course, we need to try more. We have a lack for points of sale. We don't have networks. Other countries do have networks, and when they go to the expo 100 days ago, they know which people they're going to meet. Our businessmen just have their standing there, and they have been waiting for other people to come to them. So we have big entrepreneurs, medium-sized entrepreneurs, and we have very small also entrepreneurs. So this is what we should do as chambers. We should hold their hands and help them graduate, so to say, from the entrepreneurship school. And then we need the support of banks. Behind every successful business, there is a big bank. For the 85 to 9% of the new businesses, there is no bank, which is something really difficult. Greek entrepreneurs now are, like circus, like acrobats. So this is a very difficult conjecture, and I don't want to bore you a lot because I'm out of time. I will talk about the demand. We have the full demand, the falling demand, the latent demand. If we are super full, is that all those forms of demand, of course, are always known, and there's also the latent demand. The latent is something that is under the table. Nobody sees that demand, but when they go upstairs, everyone says, oh, okay, and we should focus on this latent demand. The farming in Greece should find those products, those services, and those needs that will give us the more added value. And the Netherlands have 2,000 per strema, and the Israelis also have very impressive figures. 50% are income. If we have 1,000 euros turnover, half of it is an income. So a latent demand is the medicine for cancer, the medicine for COVID. So those 5 billion stremas should find a way to express the latent demand. Mr. Theocharidis talked about the life cycle of products. There is the introduction, the development, the maturity, and the fall. So we have to start planning before we market the product, and we should study all the stages in the life cycle of product. 3% are innovators, 27% are producers, let's say, 35% come in the maturation, and only the rest comes to the decline of the product. So the chambers, we should promote those kinds of models in order to help farmers go towards innovative farming, and the profits in the middle of the maturation, they reduce. So I want to mention an example. A car. The Golf is a car that used to be from the grandfather to the father and to the son. And with just a lifting, we keep buying the same car all generations because it is a good car. Now, let's go to the Boston table. Boston is a matrix, if you wish, a table with 4 squares about the market shares. We have the question marks, the stars, the cash flows, and the dogs. And if we compare it to a football club, the football club of Larisa, we have our academy, the football academy, with 100 boys from 8 to 12 years old, which are coached by the coach, and a few years later, 10% of them will become stars. The stars are 20 years and they score 20 goals. People come to the football court in order to watch the stars play football. And then we go to the cows. There are the players that don't know how to play ball, but they are loved by their coach. They run. No one is going to pay the ticket in order to see the goalkeeper, but they are valuable still. And the last are the dogs, who have been 20 years old and now, but they are older and they cannot score so many goals. So products come and go. However, if we want to use the Boston matrix in order to depict the products of Thessaly, we don't have any stars. We have only cows and dogs. We need research and development in order to develop more star products. We need to develop 10 new products, and one of them will be a star product. I don't know if you follow me. I think that I'm speaking straightforward. Let's go back to the football club. When Gadonias had Larisa, he used the Boston matrix for the football club. He took all the kids of Thessaly and he tried to coach everyone. Agro-marketing is rather simple. It is a mountain, and from the one side of the hill is the production, the farming, and from the other side of the hill we have the market and the consumers. The consumers are the kings because they pay. Now at the top of the mountain there is a marketing firm, a marketing business which are able to find the clients. Therefore, this is what is happening in Israel. They have 5 agro-marketing companies: Carmel, Tedus, Gilat, Arava. Greece has no agro-marketing company. If this says something to you, I hope that Mrs. Kalogiriou will be able to start tomorrow morning. The Chamber of Larisa has a positive outview. We want to focus on this effort and the planning of the new products, the actions, the openness, the Greek market, the know-how, the education proposals and solutions. Thank you.